A rainy day on day one of the 97th Michigan Women's Amateur produced plenty of scores in the 70s, with co-leaders Elizabeth Nagel and Sarah Hoffman sharing the lead at 69. Day two saw strong winds and November temperatures push scores up, and after 36 holes, the same two girls are leading the tournament. With a field of nearly 100 players, the field had their eyes on the number 32. With 5 rounds of match play, all scores will be reset fresh. The tournament age range went from middle schoolers to hardened college players. For Christine Meyer of Rochester, she played the tough par 3 13th as she two-putted for a par in a round of 74-79, gave her a tie for 12th. Likewise, her playing partner Ella Penny put together a par round of her own, and her 75-73 gave her a stroke play finish and a tie for third. Julia Montgomery is a hardened veteran of amateur events, and this upcoming freshman at OU cards a bogey on the 5th as she qualified 18th. Caroline Harding of South Lyon played the 15th tough as she was in the rough for her first 2 shots, then she drills it next to the pin and then promptly makes bird. Other college freshmen that will move on are Haley Herenowicz of Muskegon, who bogeyed the 511-yard par 5, but her solid rounds of 75-76 put her in 6th place. Another freshman, future Wisconsin Badger Aya Johnson, fought off a migraine headache to advance. Her par on the 13th helped her as she carded a 77 and 79. Jennifer Yang of Troy is playing much stronger these days and improved her score 8 strokes, finishing with a second day total of 75. As for the kids, Allie Gear is a 14-year-old from Brighton who just came off an AJGA win at the All-Stars event in Bloomfield Hills. One of the strongest players at the high school level is Jacqueline Cetus of East Lansing. Golfing luck was not on her side on day 2 as she played to an even round on day 1, but fell to an 80 at the end of 36 holes. Still, she will move on and explain what happened down the finish.
Yesterday was just mostly consistency. I was getting a ton of pars. I had 5 birdies yesterday too, so I guess that really helped out. I only had 1 birdie today, so I guess that was the main difference. There's a 4 birdies difference there, so that's obviously not that great.
Finally, it all came down to the leaders. Emma Salata and Caitlin Watkins are players for Western Michigan University. They were scoreboard watching, not knowing if they would advance. They had nothing to worry about. They would, as these Broncos finished tied for 6th and 26. They explain how making match play will give them
sometimes
second
play a little
life.
better because I'm just kind of taking more chances, and sometimes they turn out too well.
And how about you, Miss Salata?
Well, I'm very close to what could be the cut line. But if I get to go out and play match play, it'll be very enjoyable. I love match play. Like Caitlin said, it's a completely different mindset, and it allows you to be more aggressive and to try to go at more pins and, shoot something that you probably never done before in just regular shot.
Co-leaders after day 1 are Sarah Hoffman of Saline and Elizabeth Nagel of DeWitt. For Hoffman, with the strong winds blowing in her face, it took her 4 shots to get on a par 5, hitting it solid every time. For her, it comes down to irons, and she sticks the landing. Her par was solid in her second day of 75. It was likewise for Elizabeth Nagel playing in the same foursome. She also needed 4 shots to get on the green and promptly earns par, and these two will lead the match play qualifiers. A single round is in order for Wednesday, and 2 rounds of 36 await those who survive each of the rounds. For MI Prep Zone, this is Roy J. Akers reporting.